everybody, and welcome to my Fluid Art channel. This is Anna Quintana with St. Cross Art, and today we're going to be working on a smaller canvas. This is a 14 by 14. There are some new colors that I want to try out, and I kind of want to see what they look like on a small canvas before I go to a bigger canvas. So we've got our pillow paint all set up here, and now I'm going to start doing the pour. And I want to show you some of the cool colors that I'm using. This is a new one. It's called, actually new one for me. It's called Honeycomb, and it's a This Little Pigment, and it's a mica powder, and it has this gorgeous bright yellow iridescent features to it. I love it. There's also a new one that I'm going to try out. Now this is a brand new color from the Fluid Art company, This Little Pigment, or TLP, or Piggy. It's called Benevolent. It is actually a limited edition color, and it was created as a fundraiser to help the hurricane victims. And of course, beautiful name, Benevolence. It is a beautiful color. It's kind of like a dark blue gray shimmery, and I'm going to be using that today. Very happy to use it. And by the way, they raised $20,000 for the hurricane victim and the relief fund, so I'm very happy to be using Benevolence. I've got a few other cool colors. I've got Prussian blue. I've got a golden teal, golden fluid teal. Here's another blue. You notice I'm doing a lot of blues today, cobalt blue. And I've got a turquoise. So I'm just gonna pour these, play with them. Let's see if we can come up with some beautiful paintings. And I've also got a couple of CAs, or cell activators, that I want to use today. Titanium white, and this is a lamp black. So without further ado, let's get pouring. We're going to do our blow, and please be sure to stay till the end of this video so you can see how this all actually turns out. It's kind of fun to watch, and I'm sure you want to see what the final results are. So let me go ahead and get the blow dryer, and we are going to do a blow. We've already got some very cool cells developing right in the middle. Some beautiful butterfly wing effects. Overall, I'm really happy with this color combo and what's happening. So we're going to give it a few minutes to allow more things to come up, more things to develop, and then we'll do our first spin. Okay, I am back, and we've got some cool things going on here. We're going to do the first spin, see what happens. Ooh, there's some beautiful things happening. I'm going to do a little bit of tilting. I want to get some of these elements and cool designs to kind of move to the edge and spin off some of this black, if you will. So I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I also want to see if I can stretch these middle cells a little bit as well. Let's give it another spin. There's a lot of paint coming off of this. Ooh, very cool things happening here. So I'm gonna keep moving this around to create my composition. I do like the color combination, but I think next time that I do this, I'm going to layer them just a little bit differently. what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to move some of that stuff over here. And perhaps stretch out these cells just a little bit more. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, let's give it another good spin here, because there's still quite a bit of paint left on here. So let's see if we can't give it a good spin. Oh yeah, there's some cool things happening. I'm really loving, let me get my pointer. I'm really loving what I'm seeing over here. There's some beautiful cells going on. This looks just like a butterfly wing, really pretty. Some really pretty watercolory effects, more cells over here. I'm gonna try and see if I can spin off or tilt off this area here. I'm not crazy about it. So let's see what we can do about that. The paint is still moving, so we can play with it a little bit more. That's the trick with fluid art, is you have to have enough paint to be able to create that movement and place things where you want them to be. Although at the end of the day, as we all know, the paint kind of takes on a life of its own and really does what it wants. We can control it for a little bit, but not a lot. But I like this better already. I'm also going to see if I can get off some of this black over here in this corner. I'm not too crazy about that. Let me see what we can do with that. Let's see if it will move or if I have to add a little bit more paint to it. Looks like it's still moving, so that's good. I'm going to keep working on that. See if we can't get it to move a little bit more and get it to spin off. All right, that's good though. It's already moving. Okay, let's give it another spin. Overall, I'm very happy with the colors and the cells. I think if I were to orient it, I would orient it this way so you can really see this drama coming up here. So let me leave it alone for now. Let's make sure we've got coverage on the edges, which we do. And then I will bring the camera down close to the canvas so I can show you some of the really cool, what I think are the cool parts of this painting. And then as always, we always show dried results, because sometimes the wet results don't turn out exactly like the dry results. So I think it's important to see how something dries and, you know, go from there. So let me bring you down to the canvas close up and I'll show you some cool parts of this painting. Okay, so here are some very cool areas. At least I think they're cool. You can just see how intricate and dynamic these cells are. You can really see that benevolence really shine in this painting. Here's some more areas. I really love this right here. Those are some very cool cells and some really pretty watercolor effects. Here's those little cells on the bottom that I didn't want to lose. They're still there. They're a couple of different colors, so we call those peacock cells. Here's some more. And here's some more, the butterfly wings. But all in all, I think it's a really pretty dramatic painting. I love the blues and the blacks in it. And we will show you dried results. Thank you so much for sticking around, and keep watching so you can see what the final painting looks like when it's dry.